Hi, I'm Rebecca Khan, and welcome to Talk in the Woods. Tonight, we're gonna have rapper and poet Kyle Starks.
Stitches with a good man, glasses, darker than a fanny pack up on my chest. I state your back, I draw the line, I don't cross it, I'm coming right back.
And musical duo Mutiny Express.
But I like the music that feels organic, you hear the mistakes.
Hey, welcome to Talk in the Woods. I'm here with Kyle Starks. We're here to talk about his arts, his rapping, and his poetry. I'm gonna ask him some questions, and we're gonna see what we get out of it. So did you start to write your rap or your poetry first?
I wrote rap first, and I would work with my friends to produce and release music on SoundCloud because that's where I first started off. I didn't start poetry till I think almost over a year ago now.
So did you start when you came to AAW?
No, I've been at AAW for 4 years, and I did not start poetry until the end of my junior year.
So what's your writing process?
My writing can really happen anywhere. I could literally be doing something like this and I could have an idea for a poem and I just start writing.
Cool. So how different are they from one another? Are there big differences?
When it comes to writing both of them, I go about them the same way and I treat them the same way because rap is poetry to me, so they work the same for me.
Right.
Every arrhythmic action my heart has made is a contribution to who I am. My heart palpitates, my heart flutters, my heart stops, all to alert me, all to raise red flags, but I told my heart, a home is a home. And in chess it's called suck swing when the only viable move is not to move.
Do you think that you've always been at the level that you are now, or do you think you've improved, or?
I definitely have not always been at the level I am at now because it definitely took a lot of work to get to where I am now because I remember in 10th grade I was promoting my SoundCloud to everybody and my music was really, really bad. And it was back then I was kind of sad about it because I didn't really know what I could do to make myself better.
Right.
Yeah, better. But I look back at it now and it's really funny because how far I have come from being somebody that had very basic rhyme structure and didn't really talk about anything to what I do now.
So have the topics changed? Is it more personal or is it less? Do you have a better feeling of what you want to write about?
The topics have very much changed because I used to be afraid of writing about personal things, and I didn't used to get into personal topics, but now I just write my own truths to everything and I don't really hold back.
So your name for your music is Demigod Music. Where did that come from?
Whenever I look at something that's very good or something that people say, oh, that's the best. People say, oh, his rhyme skills are godlike or his cooking skills are godly or something along that line. I'm oh, well, I want to be that good, but I have to work to get there. So I was okay, well, I want my name to be Demigod. And I did that. It hasn't changed since then.
So do you remember the first song or album that you released?
I do remember the first song I released, and it involved me talking about a milkshake, and I don't regret putting that song on private. I don't regret that.
So do you have a favorite that you've done all throughout the years?
My favorite is this song I did with my group called Rollin', and we've recently made a music video for that, which is coming out March 16th.
Stitches with a good man, glasses, darker than a fanny pack up on my chest. I state your back, I draw the line, I don't cross it, I'm coming right back. It's the new year, same D, E and my G-O-D, just playing my madness. Vision blurred. I with the race, never crashing. Last year they said I was stuck in the house, now that I'm out.
Cool. So, like, what's your latest release?
My latest release is a song called Birds. I don't know, it's a very personal song. And it's very different because I do sing on it and I don't do that often.
Thank you for stopping by at Talk in the Woods. I hope that I get to see you soon, and I'm really excited to see that music video that you guys are going to release.
Thank you.
Nice job, man.
Talk in the Woods welcomes Mutiny Express.
These unwanted guests step on my head, watching them stand. Down each square miles and 9,000 women and 9,000 men. If you're from the stars, a spherical mess, a spherical mess. The city drives no one around, cars have been banned by foot streets. And we are hands, so together we climb the pyramid of bodies. The landscape prevents us from living our lives. And we are hands, so together we climb the pyramid of bodies. The human landscape prevents us from living our lives. It piles on the street. Claustrophobic violence. It all comes to you now, because no one can move. Silver platters can float. They come definitely dead. Please to remember these day lessons with hope. New walls form across buildings. These are made out of flesh. You can't eat those leftovers. Surrounding other myths. These unwanted guests step on my head, watching us stand. Down each square miles and 9,000 women and 9,000 men.
All right, Mutiny Express. We have Sam and Jack Hartman here with us. Good to have you guys on here.
Yeah, it's good to be here, man.
Yes.
A wonderful performance. I'm a personal big fan of their music. They just released an EP.
Yeah, our EP is Those Who Surpass Guilt, Mutiny Express. It's on Bandcamp. You can find our label on Bandcamp. It's Monkey Champs.
Well, I personally know that I couldn't do something like this with my brother, just because we're two very distinctly different personalities and we clash just like nothing else. So the fact that I could see another pair of siblings do something like this is really impressive to me, just in general.
Well, we know each other a lot. I'll just say that. We know each other, and we know how to
Too
get
well.
on each other's nerves. And, I don't know, sometimes we can take advantage of that sometimes when we have disagreements. It can get pretty extreme.
What were kind of some of the advantages of working with a sibling, just someone who you're close to 24/7, really?
We live together, so we get to wake up and jam if we want. And I don't know, that is
don't
like the
have to drive
greatest.
anywhere.
That's the greatest advantage, I believe, because we see each other most of the day. So
So anytime we're a little bit inspired, hopefully we both are. That's a clash if you want to talk about a clash. One person's not inspired, one person is. But yeah, anytime we're both inspired, that's the best time because then we're able to both get together immediately because we're living in the same house.
Is there any distinct songs from the recent album that kind of like you guys just worked fluidly with, or
The complex, man.
yeah, the complex was the one that I could tell that we were feeling the most. Like everything that we put into it, it was kind of made on accident, and I think that's what made it great. Like going back to the organic thing, it was kind of just an accident, like just riffs that we put together.
just kind of happened?
We built off of that. It was a really fun experience just doing it.
Well, just want to thank you guys again for being on here talking the
Yeah,
woods.
dude, it was seriously a pleasure.
Very impressed with your guys' performance. Go check these guys out on Bandcamp. They got some great music. Pay what you want. Buy their stuff. Eat it up.
Even $0 you can pay.
There you go.
Talk in the woods, talk in the woods, talk in the woods.